First, I like to start by introducing my audience. So I want you to place your hands on your stomach and take a deep breath in. Now let it out. We're going to do this again, but this time as you take a deep breath in, you're going to focus only on your breathing. Breathe in and out. We just brought awareness to our own breathing at the present moment. This is known as mindfulness. How many of you take time in the day to focus only on you at the present moment? I became interested in this topic, mindfulness, because of wanting to become a teacher. I've been in many schools during my years at MSUM, and I've seen mindfulness have a large part in some schools and others not taking part of this relaxation breaks during the day. Because of my experiences, I have a clear understanding of what mindfulness is and why it should be a part of the school day. Mindfulness and relaxation during the day has many health benefits from both students and adults. In the next few minutes, I will share some information on mindfulness and its effects. I will also share how important this is and how it's making its way into schools. So, should schools include meditation or relaxation breaks during the school day? First, I will discuss what mindfulness is. Mindfulness can be described in a number of ways. The best way to explain is to someone what this term is that it's a practice of paying attention at the present moment. Mindful.org simply defines mindfulness as clearing your mind to only focus on one thing. This practice refers to the attention of one's own thoughts and or emotions. A few examples of this could be through bringing awareness to your own breathing, body, feelings, or emotions. The school I work at, Ellen Hopkins in Moorhead, Minnesota, spends a lot of time on breathing and bringing awareness to the students and how they feel as they work through their own breathing exercises. One example I have seen is belly breathing. This is what we started my speech with tonight. At school, students would sit on the floor taking deep breaths in and out while bringing attention to the way they feel at that moment. With my job as a tutor, I've gotten to see this in action many times. Mindful Moment is a school-wide program that encourages students to bring awareness to their breathing and feeling as well as ways to calm their own bodies down. They spend a few minutes a day on this after they have finished lunch and when they come back from recess. I've also seen teachers use this to help calm their classes down if they are being rowdy. Next, I will discuss what mindfulness can do for students and teachers. As a future teacher, I know that I will have different students from different homes and backgrounds. I will not have two students alike. Knowing this, I know many students will be stressed out about home life or even school, so I will need to understand ways to reduce their own stress and need to find ways to help them focus their attention on learning. Mindfulness can help with all of these things. It's hard to believe that just simply having students bring awareness to their own breathing and feelings can have so many benefits. A big benefit of mindfulness is reducing stress and being able to manage your own stress more effectively. Mindfulness can also improve the ability to pay attention, concentrate, and focus. Emotional intelligence is also a part of this for students. With this practice, students will improve their own conflict resolution skills, which will make your life simpler as a teacher. This will also increase empathy and understanding for your students. As a future teacher, taking care of my own health will be just as important as caring for the needs of my students. According to missionb.org, through mindfulness, teachers are able to spend more time teaching rather than focusing on classroom management. Just like the benefits of students, mindfulness will also reduce the amount of stress placed on you as a teacher and can even reduce teacher burnout. There is data that has proven how incorporating mindfulness in your classroom can help improve both you and your students. According to howidecide.org, 77% of teachers reported improvements in students' self-regulation, attention, and focus. 70% have also reported improvement in student stress and anxiety management. For teachers, 90% reported improvement in both their own self-regulation, stress, and anxiety management. Through mindfulness, you can help improve your own health alongside your students in a variety of ways. There's not just one way to bring attention to mindfulness. My favorite way I've seen mindfulness in the classroom is through breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are free and also one of my favorite things to keep in my teacher toolbox. Not only are they free, but they are quick and help calm students and also can bring attention to what is needed and expected from them. One simple breathing exercise is called sun breath. This allows students to visualize their breathing and also gets them up and moving. My personal favorite breathing exercise is called back-to-back breathing. There's a picture right here that shows what back-to-back breathing looks like. For this, students work together with their partner and they both focus on breathing. This would be a great exercise if you have students who like to work together. The students sit back to back, taking deep breaths in and out while they are focusing on the breathing. You can also have them try to sync their breathing with their partner. It's simple to bring mindfulness into your classroom. One way to do this is by first going to howidecide.org. This is a website with free mindfulness curriculum, and you can choose the grade level you're teaching. Next, you would choose how much time you want to spend and how you would like to incorporate it into your classroom. After you found activities that would work best in your room, for your students, you can start incorporating it into your daily routine. Because I know that not everyone is going to school to become a teacher, I found ways to practice mindfulness at home and can be used with both children and adults. The next two mindfulness activities I have found on the website, Pathway to Success. These don't cost a lot and you can even try them out today. The first is to spend time coloring. Take a break from your busy life. Don't worry about anything. Focus on all your attention on just coloring and relaxing. The next exercise is great for managing anxiety. It's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're feeling anxious, you name 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. After listing these things, you will feel more present and calm. I've seen this in action at work. A student used this when they felt angry. They counted down and were able to quickly regain and rejoin in learning. There are also many health benefits and ways to practice mindfulness. Find a way that works for you and start focusing on the present moment. Over the past few minutes, I have provided you with information regarding mindfulness, ways you can practice and the effects of spending time on mindfulness in the classroom. I only hope that I have persuaded you on mindfulness and the importance of spending time on it. Mindfulness and relaxation during the day have many health benefits, and from students to adults. Remember to take time for yourself. Focus on the present moment. We live in such a fast-paced world, and it's hard to find time for ourselves, especially being a college student. So today, I'd like to end this speech by taking one last deep breath in and out. Thanks for listening. I'd like to invite my audience back for some questions and answers.
Well, I just want to say that right away, when we did the breathing exercise at the beginning, I instantly felt relaxed, and I just, I felt like I was paying more attention to my breathing and throughout your thing. And I feel like your speech really spoke to me as a teacher, and I think that website, You Decide, or How I Decide, that's really nice that it lets you pick the grade level and then the time you want to spend, and then
Right.
it gives you activities. So I think I'm definitely going to use that. And I also like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 strategy to just bring you into the present moment through all of your senses. So I think that's really cool. But I really loved your thing because it's really practical for anyone to practice this in their life. So I really learned a lot from your speech.
Thank you. Anything else?
I thought it was really well researched and
Yeah.
a lot of good information.
You added the sources well too.
Thank you for listening.